Hello everyone, this is Plunger Planet. I'm your host George, and welcome back everyone. Hope everybody did well. Hope everybody's been doing well. I had a bunch of life stuff come up, but thankfully that's all resolved, and we should be back to business as usual. It's a good little hiatus, but thankfully we're back. Had a lot of stuff working in the background for both Taco Planet and Plunger Planet right here. But without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. Of course, starting as we always do with the channel review. Plunger Planet looking very nice at 24 subscribers, and I believe our view counter is over 300. Yes, it is. Currently 301 views across our 15 videos, looking very nice over here. Moving on to the X/Twitter. Quick comment to make about our Twitter. I know I was super conservative when I first started this, especially with just the one post and only a few likes across it. Plunger adjacent, of course. However, I want to be a lot more aggressive, especially just because I've seen a lot of demand from that from the community. But also, X is huge, guys. I mean, we all know, Twitter, crypto is just a massive sphere. Especially seeing Cone lean more into it, a few more RCCs like Moon leading into it. I think it'd be a great spot for us to lean into. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know a lot more down in the pipeline, especially with Twitter in the future. But we're going to be leaning a lot more into it. But for right now, still looking good. We're only following that one account, which is just our Taco Planet sub, our sister sub. And we have 40 followers, looking very nice over here. If you'd like to join, it's just at Plunger Planet on x/twitter.com. Moving on to the sub review, the sub is looking fantastic, and finally, after a long bit of pushing, we finally broke 1,400 members. In fact, we're actually at 1,402 members, so just over 1,400 plungers. Looking fantastic over here. The daily, which was uploaded a few hours ago, let's see, it's not letting me scroll. Well, I was just going to show we are starting the daily back up, have a few more things in the pipeline for it, which I'll get into at the end here where I talk over a plunger. I don't know why, I just like this picture of a plunger. Thought it'd be a good thing to talk over. But yeah, we'll get into that momentarily. But first, let's get through all the price reviews first. And of course, starting as we always do with Plunger's price review. Now, of course, full disclaimer, this is not financial advice. I'm not a plumber. I just like the token. And with that being said, Plunger looking actually pretty good over here. We left off with this big down increase. You see, we had that big pump up and then this, come it and back down. And we kind of left off on that the beginning of the slope down. But as we come back, we can see in these past few days, about the past 2 weeks, it looks like, from the candles, we can see Plunger picking up an uptrend. And it's very much more pronounced on Taco and Cone's trend, which we'll get into momentarily. But that uptrend's looking real promising. It's definitely holding us above the 2,000 where we hit kind of rock bottom after the massive pump. But yeah, if we could see this uptrend continue, I think that'd be looking real nice, and that's mainly what we're looking for. So 3,219 right now, looking good. If we can hold above 3,000, continue the uptrend, we'd be sitting real pretty. So moving on to Cone, and again, full disclaimer again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a traffic cone. This isn't a constructed site. I just love Bitcoin. And with that being said, as we can see, Bitcoin doing absolutely fantastic. Again, same thing with the last one we left on that downtrend. So you see that big curve up, like that just immediate shot up in the middle. You guys can't see my mouse. I'm going to see if I can fix that because I'm pointing everything out, but I know it's invisible on the screen recorder. But see that big shot up in the middle right there, and then we had that slope back down. We were hoping for a bounce. It just never came. Had that big shot up and then a continuation of the down. But now we are on a huge uptrend, mainly driven by Bitcoin bull trend, which we'll get into in a second. But you can see it pulled back up. We had a huge another push, and now we're talking about another all-time high. I mean, we're only, what? Let's see, we're only a few, I guess, a 10%, another 15% gain away from breaking, another zero. And then at that point, yeah, we're already at the all-time high. And then, yeah, sky's the limit at that point, literally. So looking fantastic over here. Not much to say terribly much, except just, be excited. Of course, DCA is the best strategy overall, but if you think this is it, by all means, more power to you. And yeah, we'll, of course, keep monitoring the situation as we always do. But yeah, Bitcoin looking absolutely lovely. Very proud of it. So finally, just wanted to discuss some things right here over this picture of a plunger. The reason I chose this plunger in particular is I just thought it looked cool. It was a little red plunger, and I found it off Google Images. So just want to discuss a few things. So first off, the YouTube channel will be going back to daily uploads. Sorry for that hiatus, guys. I just had a bunch of stuff going on, and we had a bunch of stuff going on behind the scenes. And I was glad I was able to keep up with that, but just a bunch of crazy stuff. It's a lot better now, thankfully. We should be back up to daily uploads. But again, just by all means, tell me what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see more giveaways, we can definitely do that. If you want to see more price reviews, we can definitely do that as well. Just basically whatever you guys want. If you could just leave some comments here, add us at Twitter, and just let them know what you guys want. What are your suggestions? How can we make this place even plungier? And you recruit more plungers, because at the end of the day, that's the goal of Plunger Planet, to dominate the planet through plungers. So by all means, any recommendations or suggestions you guys have, we'd love to hear them. Just comment them down below or at us on Twitter. And yeah, that will about do it for us today, guys. A little bit of a shorter video for the comeback video. Had a lot of stuff I was considering covering in this video, but just due to it still being in the works and a lot of questions around it, we won't. Although there is one thing I will say, and I just want to go back to the image of a plunger. We are probably going to go back to doing a plunger giveaway. I'll probably announce that in the next day or two on the sub. But we're going to go back to handing out rabbit knives, because one of the big advantages Plunger has over most other RCCs is most other RCCs, like Coneheads, Bell, Bucket, Hoop, all these guys, they're great, but they all are limited to one avatar that's very, very scarce. Like, for example, the Poop Heads, the Mousecatoos, those are only 1,000. Bucket Heads, I believe, float around 800-ish. Cones, of course, is 608, and they're like super expensive, But for Plunger, for us guys, we have the Knights, we have the Ninjas, we have thousands upon thousands that are basically just free, and even I still have a few hundred just from when we were still getting them away. So want to implement that back into the system, see if we can do that. I'll announce that on the next day or two on the sub. If you guys have any suggestions or questions about that, please comment them down below or add us at Twitter on @PlungerPlanet right here. And yeah, with that being said, that will truly do it for us today, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, one more thing. The word of the day. How could I forget? The word of the day today is comeback, because we are making a comeback. So if nobody has yet, please comment down below the word comeback below this YouTube video. And if you are the first person to do it with your address, all you gotta do is just comment the word comeback, as I typed it right there. Comeback in your Ethereum address, and I will send you 1,505 plungers for being the first person to comment the word of the day. And yeah, that will truly do it for us today, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video, and as always, have a great day.